Do you have a young adult with ADHD living in the house with you? And you're struggling to come up with how to manage this time when they're still living at home, when you kind of thought they might not be living at home? Hi, I'm Dana. I'm an ADHD and anxiety coach. So I was talking to a client this morning who has a 23-year-old living at home with them. And she was really struggling because her daughter is not participating. She's not doing the laundry. She's not doing the grocery shopping. She's not cooking. She's just kind of living at home like she did in high school. And that's not working for the parents. So what I said to her was that you need to make sure you are supporting your child and not enabling them. So don't accommodate if they're anxious about something or they don't want to get up and go to the store. Don't accommodate that. It's just telling them that they're right to avoid it and maybe they can't handle it. And we don't want to be telling our kids that. But it is sometimes hard to influence your young adults because, well, you want them to have that independence. They also want that independence. So when you talk to them about something, they may have a rejection sensitivity there. Sometimes you need a buffer between you or a coach. But if not, then here's a couple things. You want to make sure you have your boundaries. You want to make boundaries. And boundaries can be loving, and boundaries can be all about you. You don't have to say you can't do this. You can say, if you continue not to get up in the morning, then I'm going to do this, right? So it's a boundary on you, really, but for them to understand. The other thing you can do with the boundaries is have chores that they need to do, just like when they were younger, right? Maybe they do all of their laundry, but maybe even they do all the laundry. Or they do the grocery shopping and help with the cooking. Or they cook one night a week. There's a lot of options you can have to enhance their responsibilities and accountability, which is really important for them to gain, because also if they're working or they're going to work, they are going to need to follow the rules. Other thing you can run into sometimes is a problem with impulsivity, and maybe they're spending too much. So then you want to get into maybe having a weekly meeting with them where you go through their budgeting, or you just ask once a week, is there something you need help with this week? That also puts the responsibility on them to ask for help. And that self-advocacy is really key, really key. So yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought. And another area that you might struggle with is if they have friends over or they're drinking a lot. You want to make sure you have your rules on that, whatever those rules are, and maybe there aren't any. That's fine too. You just want to have an idea of what you want out of this relationship and what you expect from them living at home, whether they're working or whether they're taking community college classes or whatever the case may be. And lastly, what I'm going to say is what you can help them do and really encourage them is to set up routines. ADHD at any age likes a routine, a structure, so that it's easier to get on with your day. It's easier for them to figure out the time management aspect and setting priorities and things like that. The other thing is, once they are doing that, by having a sense of routines, by having responsibility, by contributing to the household, they're going to build confidence, and that's important for their ability to accomplish tasks when they're out of the house.